Like now if you go to secular education, they may tell you make old age home. I gave an example to you. They may say use condom, do zina, no problem, use condom. Darwin said we human beings have come from monkey, correct? From apes. But that is again the teaching of Quran. In today's modern world, there is a new problem of LGBTQ+. Now, in America, when a child is born, you cannot even call it a girl or a boy. Let them decide when they grow. What is this? When I go to Gulf countries, many people know my son is in Harvard University, from Oxford University. I said, my son is passed from Jamiatul Imam Riyadh. Alhamdulillah, I'm proud of it. Now there are so many offers, hundreds of offers in different parts of the world. Dr. Zakir, come here, we'll give you $20 million, $40 million, $100 million, start a school, start a university. I cannot leave my job of dawah. You want admission? Okay, pray 5 times a day. Okay, do hijab. So we create that standard. So those who are not practicing Muslim, but they want, mere bachcho ko, my son I want to put in IIS, Islamic International School. So they wait for the interview. He's a millionaire. He's a multi-millionaire. He's waiting for the interview, waiting for so many hours, then gives them writing, I'll pray 5 times a day. We should not run after money, money should run after you. Yes, brother.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
My name is Ahmed Sese. Now I am a student from Abdurrahman Al-Sumaiti University. So Islam places great emphasis on seeking knowledge, both secular and the deen education. You, mashallah, you are shining as an example of this for being a doctor and also a Muslim scholar. But in Tanzania, there are some Muslim scholars who are opposing the secular education. And they are always saying that haram, 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 haram. And this is a main cause of many Tanzanians to be ignorant in terms of secular education. For example, Christians have more than 40 universities in Tanzania. But Muslim,
more than 40?
40 universities. But Muslim, we have only 2 universities in Tanzania. So you as a doctor, what is your advice on this? Thank you so much.
But the question that he's happy to know that I'm a medical doctor and I also, he says that, but there are some scholars there who say that secular education haram, haram, haram. And in Tanzania there are 14 universities by the Christian missionaries, 40, 40. MashaAllah, 40. And Muslims only 2. What's my advice? Number 1, as I told in my talk, that you have to be careful of the Western education. If you are taking a secular education and the secular education is taking you away from Allah, away from your deen, then don't go there. So I don't know what these scholars are talking about, but if they're telling you to be careful of a secular education which teaches you things which are against Islam. Like now if you go to secular education, they may tell you make old age home. I gave an example to you. They may say use condom, do zina, no problem, use condom. So depending upon which secular education you take, if that secular education is going against the teaching of Islam, don't take that secular education. If that secular education is taking you towards the deen, that's the reason the best is that we Muslims should make our universities. If we make a university, what we can do, like we were teaching the Cambridge board, correct? But we were teaching, for example, when we write in science about Darwin's theory, Darwin said we human beings have come from monkey, correct? From apes. But that is again the teaching of Quran. So what we do, when we teach our students, we teach them everything what is mentioned in the textbook, and we also teach them the right answer. And I have a long answer on how to prove Darwin's theory is wrong. But we tell them, write the answer which is also in the textbook, so that the teacher should know that you know the answer. And then you refute it by saying it is wrong. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reasons. You understand? So that means the teacher who corrects your paper, this person knows everything in a textbook. But then he's giving extra knowledge. So intelligent teacher will never cut your mark. So many a time there is a conflict between the teachings of Islam and secular education. For example, interest. They believe in interest, we believe it's haram. So how do we, so in our school, though we are taking the degree from UK, whatever is wrong, our teachers are taught to correct it. So they may be maybe 5%, 10% wrong, not 100%. If we go to Christian missionary school, besides the 10% wrong, they will add another 20, 30% wrong, like Jesus is God, as I mentioned. So that is more difficult. If you go to missionary school, it's more dangerous. If you go to normal secular school, there are some problems. So best is we Muslims make our own Islamic universities. And making an Islamic university is more important than making an Islamic school. My time was short. So my talk actually is not complete. Education of both the world is actually, besides school, the Islamic International University is more important than Islamic International School. Because school is for the younger children, and after the school they may follow, they may not follow. Main is the university. If you open Islamic International University, your success rate will be better. And it's in the Islamic International University, on a higher level, when we collect the knowledge from the so-called formal education or secular education, our Muslims who are well-versed should correct what is wrong. Like Darwin theory is wrong, interest is wrong, using condom and doing zina is allowed is wrong. So these things, what we feel is wrong, should be corrected. In today's modern world, there is a new problem of LGBT, LGBTQ, LGBTQ plus. So it's keeping on adding. Lesbian, gay, bisexual, LGBT, T is transsexual, Q is queer, plus is others. So that's a bigger problem. Now, in America, when a child is born, you cannot even call it a girl or a boy. Let them decide when they grow. What is this? And we Muslims want to go and live abroad in these Western societies. Leaving a Muslim environment because we feel, oh, I want to make my son doctor, I want to make him a graduate. Like when I go to Gulf countries, many people, no, my son is in Harvard University, passed from Harvard University. Other businessmen, my son is passed from Stanford University, from Oxford University. I said, my son is passed from Jamiat al-Imam, Riyadh. Imam bin Muhammad bin Saud University. Alhamdulillah, I'm proud of it. All the way from India went there. You are proud because you go to America, UK, for what? I'm coming to your country. I asked them the question, Sheikh. I asked them, because they have a businessman also called Sheikh in Saudi. Sheikh, if your son, who's done MBA from Harvard University, if he prays for you, you will get more sawab, or my son praying for me after passing from Jamiat al-Imam, according to the hadith. Oh, then they feel very shy. So, first of all, we should be proud of our deen. We should be proud of our religion. I do agree with you that Muslims should have universities of quality. The problem is we Muslims don't give quality. Even I would not like to put my son in the normal schools which Muslims have. Then my son wouldn't be where he is now. Correct? So the problem is with us, that we don't have good schools, we don't demand good schools. We spend through our noses putting our children in Dubai, other countries, in non-Islamic universities, not Islamic universities. Why? The problem is in us. The problem is we don't make quality and we don't demand quality. So if we demand, we'll get it. We should demand for it. So here in Tanzania, if Christians are 40, we should have 80 Islamic universities. Why not? And here Muslims are, mashallah, large number. Where 35%, 45%, 60% different statistics. But good. Mashallah, Zanzibar, they say 99.9%, correct? So here they should be, why not? The problem is that what we do, we are more interested in making money than serving Allah. When we started a school, we used to pump money from our side. There are so many offers for me. Okay, we'll invest, we'll make profit. I'm not interested in profit. Allah has given me so much. So if we do it for sake of Allah, now there are so many offers, hundreds of offers in different parts of the world. Dr. Zakir, come here, we'll give you $20 million, $40 million, $100 million. Start a school, start a university. I cannot leave my job of dawah. This is what I mean. School takes time. University takes time. But inshallah, we have planned, inshallah, of making an exemplary Islamic universities. There are offers in Malaysia and Pakistan. Inshallah, if Allah gives me time and Allah gives me life, I don't know how long I'm going to live. If Allah gives life, inshallah. So we started a school and we showed to the world. If you want to know how good the school is, look at the product. So if we demand, and believe me, there is demand. We did a survey that if you give quality, people will pay fees. Like our school fees was very high. In Bombay, very high. And there was a big queue. But we used to take full fees only from rich people. From poor people, subsidized or free. Because we didn't want to make money. So we used to pump in. But from the rich people, we used to take $1,000 a month. How much? $1,000 a month. And yet, they are not getting admission. And yet we tell them, you want admission? Okay, pray 5 times a day. Okay, do hijab. So we create that standard. So those who are not practicing Muslim, but they want, mere bachcho ko, my son I want to put in IIS, Islamic International School. So they wait for the interview. He's a millionaire. He's a multi-millionaire. He's waiting for the interview, waiting for so many hours, then gives them writing, I'll pray 5 times a day. They have to attend our school. Every week, mothers should attend twice, fathers once. Why? So that they learn Islam. Even after paying money, they have to attend our lectures. Then those who don't know English well, the poor, we give them free teaching. How to teach English. We teach the parents English language. So it's not that we take only rich people or only people who know English well. We take students whose mother and father can't speak English. What we do, we train them English free. We only see how much passion they have. So if we create a quality, there will be people after you. We should not run after money, money should run after you. Only thing is you start with quality. The problem in the Muslim Ummah is we don't want quality and we don't have the steadfastness and summer. That's the reason when they see the criteria I have, either they want to make money out of it. So most of our Muslims run after money. Don't run after money, money should run after you. You give quality. So inshallah, you should speak with the people here and there should be more Islamic universities, inshallah. Jazakallah shukr.